Welcome to our third episode of IvanVentures podcast, everyone. I'm Ivan, and with me, as always, my good friend and co-host, Mela. Today, we are going to unravel the stories behind some of the world's most innovative company.
Hey everyone! Also joining us once again is our furry co-host, the one and only Miklo, our beloved cat. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating, sometimes turbulent evolution of Tesla Inc. You know, it's not just the Elon Musk story.
Absolutely, Mela. It actually started with two engineers, Martin Eberhard and Marc Tarpenning, back in July 2003. They were like seasoned tech entrepreneurs, Eberhard from Illinois Urbana-Champaign and Tarpenning from UC Berkeley.
Yeah, and they'd already had a win, right? They co-founded Nuvo Media in the 90s, which made one of the first successful e-readers, the Rocket eBook. And get this, it sold for $187 million to Gemstar TV Guide. So they weren't, novices.
Not at all. After that, they were just exploring new ideas. Eberhard apparently had this personal interest in sports cars. And, there were growing concerns about climate change and America's dependence on foreign oil, especially post 9/11.
It's interesting how Eberhard saw the transition to EVs as logical. He viewed it like moving from e-readers to electric vehicles. Both were about merging new technologies with established products, especially when it came to power management and battery life.
Right, and it's important to remember that Tesla wasn't the first to try mass-market EVs. I mean, General Motors had the EV1, Toyota had the RAV4 EV. There were other startups too, like AC Propulsion, who built some really promising prototypes.
Yeah, like the T0 sports car from AC Propulsion that actually totally influenced Tesla's early thinking, which is pretty cool. But most of those other EV startups in the 2000s, they didn't really gain lasting traction, did they?
Not really. Tesla's big differentiator, their vision, was to focus on high-performance, mainstream electric sports cars, not just, low-speed or niche EVs. And for the Roadster, they chose lithium-ion batteries, which were mostly used in laptops back then, as the power source.
Yeah, and to save time and money, they actually licensed AC Propulsion's powertrain and partnered with Lotus Cars to modify the chassis of the Lotus Elise. It was a smart move, instead of building everything from scratch.
Exactly. The Roadster was impressive. It had a battery pack with over 6,800 lithium-ion cells, could go about 245 miles per charge, and hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. Real sports car performance. But building it posed major engineering challenges like cooling systems, power management software, and safety.
Oh, I can only imagine. And, speaking of challenges, while Eberhard and Tarpenning initially self-funded Tesla, the automotive industry requires immense capital. So by 2004, they were seriously in need of outside investment.
And that's where Elon Musk, who, was already famous from X.com, which became PayPal, entered the picture. In 2004, Tesla raised $7.5 million in its Series A funding round, and Musk personally invested $6.5 million of that, securing him the role of chair of Tesla's board.
Wow, so initially he wasn't involved in the day-to-day, but his celebrity status and significant investment totally lent Tesla credibility, which, attracted more investors. And he kept funding them, ultimately putting in over $70 million.
Yeah, quite the investment. As Tesla expanded, Musk started asserting increasing control, especially over product decisions and public communications. This led to some tension between him and Eberhard over strategy, spending, and product delivery timelines.
Right, and by 2007, the Roadster was delayed and significantly over budget. The internal conflicts just escalated. So in August 2007, Tesla's board, led by Musk, demoted Eberhard from CEO to president of technology, and Michael Marks became interim CEO.
And within 5 months, Eberhard left Tesla entirely. Then Ziv Drori replaced Marx as CEO, but stepped down in October 2008 during the global financial crisis, and that's when Musk officially took over as COO. Marc Tarpenning also left that year. Yeah, in 2009, Eberhard actually sued Tesla and Musk. Allegations included breach of contract and slander. The core of it was Musk allegedly portraying himself as Tesla's sole founder.
They settled privately in September 2009, and the details weren't public. But one clear outcome was that Tesla officially recognized 5 founders: Martin Eberhard, Marc Tarpenning, Ian Wright, J.B. Straubel, and Elon Musk. Even so, popular media still often focuses on Tesla as Elon Musk's company.
Right, which, sidelines Eberhard and Tarpenning's crucial contributions. They really pioneered lithium-ion batteries for automotive use and developed Tesla's initial business strategy of starting with high-end sports cars before scaling up.
Exactly. They also built the Tesla brand association with high performance, cutting-edge technology, and environmental sustainability, and assembled those early technical teams and engineering leadership.
And look at Tesla today. Its market capitalization surpassed $790 billion as of April 2025. Despite producing fewer cars than traditional automakers, many investors view Tesla not just as an auto manufacturer.
Yeah, they see it as a technology company, an AI company, a renewable energy innovator. Analysts point to its multiple growth vectors: AI, renewable energy solutions, software platforms. A UBS analyst in 2025 even said the market doesn't treat Tesla like an auto company, but rather an AI company.
Which is fascinating. Of course, critics argue Tesla faces intense competition in autonomous driving, and that its AI advantages might be overstated given, the dominance of companies like OpenAI or Alphabet.
But supporters counter that Tesla's vertical integration, from hardware manufacturing to software development, gives it a totally unique competitive edge. It's quite the journey.
It really is. So, just a quick recap. Founded in 2003 by Eberhard and Tarpenning. First car, the Roadster, released in 2008. 5 recognized founders. Market cap over $988.14 billion. And its several major factories known around the world. These include the Fremont factory in California, Gigafactory in Nevada, Gigafactory Shanghai, Gigafactory Texas, and Gigafactory Berlin Brandenburg.
The bottom line is Tesla's history is way more nuanced than just the Elon Musk built Tesla narrative. While Musk's leadership was instrumental in scaling and funding, the core technologies, vision, and initial roadmap stemmed from the creativity and entrepreneurial drive of Martin Eberhard and Marc Tarpenning.
Absolutely. Their work laid the groundwork for an EV revolution, highlighting, the interplay of technological innovation, the challenges of startups, and yes, the personal rivalries that can definitely shape entire industries.
All right, that's all for our 3rd episode of the IvanVentures podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and please follow or subscribe and share it with someone who'd love these topics too. It really helps us keep going. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building the life and business you deserve.
We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.